Hello everyone, I'm Leslie Alford with the City of Kansas City, Missouri Parks and Recreation Department, and you've tuned in to the Weekly Report. We're outside Starlight Theater where we're used to great Broadway-style performances and artists. But on June 12th and 13th, photographers, painters, and other artists will have an opportunity to participate in plein air and photography. There will be first, second, and third place prizes. The artists will be creating their artwork right here at Starlight. Be sure to come check those out right before the Wizard of Oz performances. Although summer means baseball in KC, we also love football. That's why KC and the KC Sports Commission is so excited that Kansas City was named host to the 2023 NFL Draft.
This is a fantastic day for the city, but I want to set the record straight. This is a great time for celebration, and we're going to celebrate, but it's really the beginning of the work. And the record really should reflect that I played a small role in this whole endeavor. I was a member of the team. I think in this particular case, I was subbing in for a right guard with an ankle injury. I certainly wasn't the quarterback. The quarterback is sitting right over there in Kathy Nelson, who has done so much for this community.
Well, what a great day for our city. Thank you, George, Mayor James, Greg, and Mark, helping us celebrate the efforts to bring the 2023 NFL Draft to Kansas City. And I'm truly beyond humbled and flattered to be mentioned personally by such esteemed leaders here in our community. The NFL events team will continue to work with us and our planning committee and city leaders on details around the massive event. So leading up to the 2023 draft, we will finalize the exact dates and the final location of the draft stage and fan experiences, knowing that Union Station and the National World War I Museum and Memorial will be our focus for the backdrop. One of the biggest sports events in our city's history will be here in 2023, which is just a short 4 years away. So I am beyond exhausted, but I am beyond excited, and I am beyond proud. Kansas City is the home to the 2023 NFL Draft.
Rain, rain, go away. We have pools and want to play. All KC Parks pools will be up in full summer mode by this weekend. Calling all fishermen. KC Parks and Urban American Outdoors is excited to host our Urban Kids Fishing Derby on Saturday, June 15th at Spring Valley Park Pond from 8 a.m. to noon. This free event introduces kids to outdoor skills and fun. There will be a $100 grand prize. Get more info at facebook.com/urbankidsfish. Looking for a fun way to spend a summer night? The annual Shakespeare in the Park Festival will be held at Southmoreland Park starting on Tuesday night, June 11th through July 7th. And if your children aren't into theater but are looking for some evening fun, KC Park hosts Mayor's Nights, basketball, dancing, volleyball, and much more. And don't forget, the summer curfew is in effect now until the end of September. For minors 15 and younger, the curfew is set at 10 p.m. For minors ages 16 and 17, the curfew is set at 11 p.m. in most parts of the city. The city's 5 entertainment districts have a special curfew during summer months that requires anyone under 18 to be accompanied by a parent or guardian after 9 p.m. during those summer months. For more information about the curfew, visit our website at kcmo.gov and search curfew. And coming up on June 16th, the 6th Annual Future Stages Festival at the Kaufman Center for Performing Arts.
Now, this event is a part of our providing access and experience for youth in our community on the Kaufman Center stages.
And what kind of performances and activities take place at this festival?
We will have about 29 organizations here at the Kaufman Center, and those organizations will have a total of about 800 youth on stage at the Kaufman Center. This will be in our 2 indoor stages, Hellsberg Hall and Muriel Kaufman Theater, as well as an outdoor stage. And we will have representatives doing jazz from choral groups, from Alvin Ailey Camp, and a wide variety of community organizations.
Learn more at kaufmancenter.org/future stages. Thanks for joining me at Starlight, where there's always lots of summer fun. And thanks to the Go KC bonds, Starlight is making major ADA accessibility improvements so that this place is accessible to all. Now stay tuned for some great videos from around the city. I'm Leslie Alford. Thank you for tuning in to the Weekly Report. Have a great week.
Today's unveiling represents the first ground-up marketing collaboration between KCATA, the Streetcar Authority, and Bike Walk KC. We want to share the message that the Ride KC family welcomes everyone and strives to provide a safe and inclusive place for our employees, our customers, and our region.
I want to thank all the people involved in transportation for this concept and this idea, because at the end of the day, we always want to be inclusive. I don't care what the situation is. There should never be anyone who feels that they are left out or treated like a second-class citizen.
Knowing that I, a resident of Jackson County, Missouri, in Kansas City, am supported, celebrated, and acknowledged in public transit is more than I ever imagined would happen.
What matters is that we are human beings and citizens of this city, and every citizen of Kansas City has equal access to safe transportation and equal access to all of the facilities in this city.
Today, some young queer person will wake up, take themselves to a public library on public transit, and they will see that transportation system wrapped in rainbows, covered in inclusion, welcoming them aboard.
Hi, I'm Chris with Kansas City Animal Health and Public Safety, and we want your dogs to be safe this summer. Here are a few tips. Please, never, ever leave your dog inside of a vehicle. Even parked in the shade with the windows cracked, it can become too hot for the dog inside. Please, leave your dogs at home. Make sure your dog has continual access to clean, fresh water. A spill-proof bowl is a great idea, and make sure to change it daily. Make sure your dog has access to shelter whenever outside. This includes a doghouse that provides access to shade. Remember, if it's too hot for you outside, it's too hot for the dog, so bring them inside. Try to walk your dog during the cooler hours of the day, and avoid walking on hot surfaces like asphalt that could burn the dog's feet. Summer is the time for fleas, ticks, and mosquitoes. So give your pet medication to prevent fleas, ticks, and heartworm. Check with your veterinarian to determine which product is best for you. Consider having your pet clipped or shaved if they have a long coat. Check with your veterinarian to determine if that is appropriate for your pet. Apply sunscreen if your dog has a thin coat. So remember, follow these tips and keep your dog safe during the summer. For more videos, go to kcmo.gov and search FYI KC.
More than 200 people visited the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department's Health and Wellness Fair at the South Patrol Station that featured dozens of vendors providing information on everything from household safety to healthy eating. KCPD partnered with the Samuel U. Rogers Health Center to present a one-stop shop for healthy information. South Patrol Operations Sergeant Jonathan Cranston.
Our second annual health fair with Samuel U. Rogers Health Center, and we've had vendors of all sorts with some sort of health, wellness, and safety element to their business. Some of them are businesses and some of them are nonprofit organizations. The Community Blood Center is here. We have a couple of different gyms are here. We have household safety. The
Grandparents Against Gun Violence was here. They are always a big supporter of our community outreach events, and they do an excellent job of getting the word out of how do we protect our young children, because we live in America. There are millions of legal guns. How do we protect our children?
KCPD wants to do its part to improve the health of the community by showcasing a variety of services.
Kansas City Police Department wants to see healthy communities, wants to see active and vibrant communities where people want to live. And the way that happens is by people interacting with each other. We have to connect with each other. We have to connect with the services that are available. So when we in our community are relating with each other and sharing services and sharing education, that makes our community a safer place. It makes our community a place that breeds hope instead of crime.
One of the highlights of the event was the free bags of healthy groceries provided by the Kansas City Urban Community Initiative to anyone who needed them. This is the second year for the Health and Wellness Fair at the South Patrol Division. Stay tuned for announcements of KCPD's outdoor summer movie schedule coming soon. I'm Sergeant Luther D. Young. Have a safe week.
Every day we lose 20 veterans to suicide. That's unacceptable. The Mayor's Challenge to Prevent Suicide among service members, veterans, and their families brings federal, state, and local stakeholders together to meet this challenge head on.
My husband attempted suicide in 2017, and it's something that sometimes you expect as a caregiver of a veteran, and other times it kind of hits you and you're not sure that they are suicidal. If we know those signs and what to look out for, then we can more be apt to stop that crisis before it gets here.
I'm one of the thousands of veterans who live with PTSD, depression, and suicide every single day. And we're not asking you to fix us or to save us, but we're asking you to be there for us. Let us know that we're connected, let us know that we're not a burden, and help us find hope. Because with hope, we can save ourselves. But without it, we won't even try. So we're really asking, will you be there for me? Will you be there for my brothers and sisters?
If you're a spouse, if you're a mom or dad, if you're a good friend of someone that you know is a veteran who has had trouble, if he has or she has PTSD, if they have struggled before, know them well enough that you can ask that question and have that veteran know you well enough that they can come to you.
I think for veterans, just having a genuine conversation with us, telling us, you know, hey, what's going on? I see something's going on with you, and just being there for us. I mean, that's so important to let us know that you're there. It's more important than any kind of, you know, a dog or a house or anything like that. We want that connection. That's what we miss.
Know that you have veterans around you and make it okay to ask them if they're doing well. And if you don't think they're doing well, and if they give you, yeah, I'm fine, ask again. Ask again.
Kansas City is committing to action steps that include working to ensure all providers are asking this simple question: have you or a family member ever served in the military? I'm personally asking community leaders to enact practices that help to identify and support veterans and their families. Visit Operation KC on social media to learn more about asking the question, learning the signs and symptoms, and learning local resources. Thank you.